Hey guys, my name's Ori. I'm here from AOK Sew Originals at Ruth Stitchery. You can visit us at ruthstitchery.com as well. I am going to show y'all today how to do a partial seam. So if you'll come on in, we will get started. So typically when you do a partial seam, you have this border side that's going to be way longer than what you need. However, once you put that other piece in, it's going to be exactly where you need it to be. So we're going to start lining up your fabric right sides together like you always do when you're sewing two blocks together. Now, of course, it's going to be way harder to do because I'm being videoed. Y'all are with me here. And I am on a machine that I don't typically sew on, so be patient with me. All right, so you're going to just start your seam like you typically would. Just go your 1/4 inch seam. You're going to go a few inches down. And then you're going to back stitch a couple of stitches. Go right forward. Now you're going to cut your thread off. You're going to take this and you're going to press that now like you always do. So we're going to press over here with our wonderful Aliso and our awesome ironing board cover. So press that down, not all the way across because you still will have to come back and sew this seam, and you'll see why in just a few minutes. So now I've got this piece like this. We're going to go back to the sewing machine and add the next side. So now when I go in with my next piece, my piece should, oh, and I did cut them the wrong lengths. Well, I apologize for that. My piece should go from here. We're going to start sewing down the edge, and it should be able to overlap this seam. So we'll show you how that goes. If you're a pinner, you can by all means pin. If you do not pin, I am not a pinner. I never, ever, ever pin anything. And just make it work. I'm going to cut that off. All right, now I've got my seam all the way down. We press this seam out. I always do a finger press, and I never move the iron when I am pressing. I always go straight down, straight up. And typically I have my pressing pin. I should have brought it with me today to show you guys. Makes my seams really, really flat and really, really crisp. It's amazing. It's an easy press pin, and we do sell them here at Ruth Stitchery. So now I have my two sides. I can go add my third side in. And again, normal, just seam end to end. Clip it off again. And we're going to press one more time. And I mathed this 3 times and I still got it wrong. So we're going to trim those sides off here in just a minute, because in order to finish our partial seam, we'll have to trim that off. So we're going to go back and add our 4th side to our fabric. I got caught up. Let's fix that real quick. more pressing. All right, now this is where that partial seam comes into play. So we wanted this to be long enough to go over this seam. So we're going to bring this back down. Now we're going to start stitching right before where we backstitched. We're going to backstitch just a little bit more and sew all the way down to the end. Okay? So here I am right before where I had stitched. I'm going to backstitch and keep coming. And I'm going to sew this all the way down to the end. Cut my threads. And now I'm going to go press that back open. Once I trim off these edges, because I apparently could not do math today to save my life, you have your partial seam block. Ta-da! Super fun and easy. They are actually extremely fun to do, and they add extra elements to your quilt. If there's any other tutorials that you guys want us to show you how to do, please let us know in the comments. We would be more than happy to show you how to do any of your sewing needs. Have a good afternoon, and we hope to see you soon.